Hey guys, so today I've got another amazing doTERRA blend here for you. This is one that I've actually been using a lot at the moment, so I love putting this one in the diffuser, and this was one of the first of the doTERRA essential oils that I got really stuck into. The day that my oils arrived in the mail, I woke up in the morning and was feeling absolutely terrible. I had like pain all through my face, very sinusy, feeling headachy, ache everywhere and stuffy, and I was finding it a little bit tricky to breathe clearly, and I knew that my oils were on their way, and I was just hoping and praying that they were going to get there. And fair enough, first thing in the morning, Posty dropped them off. So this oil was probably the first ever oil that I put in my diffuser, and I have loved it ever since, and it is the Easy Air. So, the Easy Air is a really beautiful blend from doTERRA. The name sort of gives it away, but we're saying it's like a clearing blend. As I said, I was using it in the morning of having a cold and probably, I guess I'd say, like a sinus infection, and I just got it straight into the diffuser. I had it in my bedroom helping me breathe while I was trying to sleep to clear all that crap out of my system. I've also used the Easy Air quite a lot with the carrier oil, and I've even used it with an ointment or like a coconut oil, which is a little bit thicker, and really mixed it in with that, and I've applied it to my chest, around my throat and sinus points, and even on my back, basically like a natural alternative to like a Vicks rub. I don't like using a Vicks rub just because of the petrochemicals that are in there, and there's no real need to do it, but it does have a similar effect. If you open up the Easy Air and have a little smell, you'll notice it's very clearing. You can always just feel it clearing through those sinuses quite instantly. It's quite uplifting, and it does smell a little bit like Vicks. For me, it makes me think of my nana. She loved bathing us in Vicks when we were little kids. If you look at the ingredients on this one, we've got laurel leaf, eucalyptus, peppermint, tea tree, lemon, cardamom, ravinstara, and ravinsara. And it's just a really powerful blend of oils in there. So for me, I'm getting this one out as soon as I feel like there's a hint of illness in the atmosphere, particularly if it's a respiratory thing. So I'll be popping the diffuser. So at the moment, I've actually been putting it in there because, as I said, I was feeling like I was getting a little bit of that throaty vibe. So I'll pop it maybe like 4 or 5 drops in my diffuser and just have that cranking throughout the day. And you can pop it in your room if you want before bed. I would put a little bit of lavender with it just to help sort of offset the peppermint, which can be a little bit uplifting. But I know people who will use it before going to bed in the bedroom if they're sleeping with a snorer. So a lot of people feel as though with the snorer that it'll like clear out their breathing pathways, and they don't seem to snore as badly. So if you're living with a snorer, that's a really great tip. I'll also use the Easy Air regularly in the house just because I feel like it's a really beautiful clearing scent, and it is said to be able to remove some toxicity from the environment. So just living near quite a busy road and in a quite a built-up area, I do sometimes feel like the air can become a little bit yucky, so I'll pop it on, and I feel like it's very clearing and removing a lot of yuckiness from the environment in our house. I like to also put it on when I'm cleaning, just because it makes everything feel very fresh and very clear. I will also apply the Easy Air to the bottoms of my feet as well if I do feel like I'm getting sick. If I'm, again, getting any sinusy stuff, coldy stuff going on bottom of the feet, and I'll have it around. And I do know a lot of people, I don't personally suffer from asthma, but I know a lot of people who do will have it going quite regularly and do say that it helps relieve a lot of their asthma symptoms and lowers the amount of attacks that they'll be having. Anything though to do with respiratory and clearing out air and removing stagnation and uplifting you, the Easy Air is really beautiful. So I'm sort of going through this a lot at the moment. My bottle's getting down very quickly because I'm relying on it a lot, but I do really love it. Again, it's another one that I will put in the shower sometimes. So if I feel like I need a beautiful cleansing, uplifting experience in the shower, or if I am feeling a little bit coldy, fluey, sinusy and blocked up, I'll put a couple of drops in the corners of the shower when I get in and just like really breathe in that beautiful clearing aroma and let those plants really get all up in there and help heal. So the Easy Air, this one really, really beautiful and powerful oil. And there's also a few other products that go along with this one. There's an Easy Air vapor stick that doTERRA do, so it's literally like a vapor stick that you can put on yourself and really get those oils happening quickly. So I know at the moment a lot of people are using that just because it's cold and flu season, and keeping it on in the house just to try and kill off any bugs and yucky stuff associated with that and keep everyone feeling really well and fresh. So that's Easy Air, and I'll chat to you guys all very soon.